Hello everyone, this is Small Robo, also known as Talos Robo. No, those will never be in proper order. Any case, we are talking about Fanshobby Shield Team. Also, some of you may know the Skyboot Shield Team from Transformers Armada. Fanshobby did a really amazing update for these figures, mainly pertaining their original versions that they had, with minor updates. Anyways, let's go and start on this guy. Simple ordeal. You lift up his arms, you split his legs, which his waist, thighs, I don't know, but they're on a slider. And we just pull the feet out, lower the arms, and his head is also on a slider. It's a bit tough at first, but once you got a good grip on it, it'll get better over time. There's that one. Now to the most painful one to transform, mainly into Shield. That's where my discrepancies lie. As we lift up his legs, and we pull out his most pathetic feet. Not even heels. Oh, and you see how it rises. This is not a disrespect towards Fanshobby. They did what they had for the character. And this is what the character was. Just this box of a minicon. Anyways, you all probably remember the stop motion I made of this guy. So that's kind of like why I'm doing a review of it. I knew I was going to be doing a stop motion. That I did a stop motion of him. And that I ought to cover him. So y'all can have your opinion. Like most of my third-party figures, I'm getting them from either eBay or getting really lucky on Amazon. Oh, third parties on Amazon? Yeah, they're not great priced. But most of them have so far been eBay. Great place if you don't want to, go look into Showzy Store or Big Bad Toy Store. Not sponsored, by the way. As if I'd be sponsored. Any case, there's him and his vehicle mode. Honestly, he's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get started on this guy. I hope I had most of this on video. I'm not going to overlook the video because I think listening to my voice is cringe and I feel like I die a little bit inside. Just from listening to my voice. Anyways, we pull out the arms, we turn the waist, pull these hip skirts, and then we spread the legs. I know. Hilarious. Ah, that's not usually that tough. Anyways, pull down the chest, lift up the head, and then move the arms. Now, he does have elbows, but the way his fists are, he looks like he's giving you a mean, like he's shaking his fist aggressively at you. So it's not the greatest look. Anyways, here's the team. Y'all can't properly see it. My bad. Here we go. Here's the Shield team. I think they're pretty good. Anyways, let's go and get started on their Shield mode. So, I probably should have started that off first. Let's go ahead and just close his head, close this, flip it around, and then we'll straighten these out. Then we'll turn this around and have his arms raise up a little bit more. Peg them in on both sides. There we go. Sorry about my sinuses. Anyways, that's the first part. Let's go ahead and do the bottom of the shield. This one is probably the most easy. There we go. We have to keep the head out for the transformation. I know, that's a bit ridiculous, but bear with me. We close the arms, close this up. There we go. Now this guy, he's a lot more involved, and if you happen to have Fanshobby's Armada Megatron or Armada Optimus, you know that this guy, you pull on this little hat, and becomes a little sliding thing that he has to hold the weapon. But that's just optional. It also comes with its own shield. Hold on, let me grab it so I can show it off. None of these figures is meant to tab into the shield, but I don't know how to properly plug it in, it squishes itself in, and it's just super uncomfortable. I'm not fond of parts warming. And I get it. It's supposed to look accurate to the show, but that's completely unnecessary. Anyways, let's go and get started on this guy. We're going to have to turn him all the way back into robot mode just for this to work. So we close the legs, flip these in, and pull that in. Then we're going to have to move the arms back in on both sides. And we're going to close that up and move the head back in. I know, we're basically starting from zero. And then we're just going to have to dig our fingers in and split this guy in half. And there we go, the middle part of the shield. We fold the wings out. And bing, bada, boom. Now, there we go. Let's go ahead and pull this thing out, which is going to hold the shield. And yeah, we're going to peg this in. And we're going to spin it around. Here we go. And then last but not least, this is just how I like to have it. Give me a minute. There we go. Oh, nope. Sorry about that. And great. This. There we go. Shield mode. Now let me go ahead and grab that figure and we'll now show him off. And here he is in robe with Armada Optimus Prime from Transformers Evolution, holding the Sky Boom shield from Fanshobby. Honestly, I like it, and it works. I get it. It's a bit wobbly, but that's what happens when you try to integrate two things. In any case, so far the 3-minute con teams that I own are great. And I enjoy it, and I recommend it. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.